Yo, Brother Bay here checking in for the Beyside Jewel. Hope you guys are doing good, man. Yeah, I got some things to talk about. You know, I was out for a while because my YouTube was acting crazy, you guys. I don't know if anybody else have had the problem with YouTube uploading videos. My YouTube was acting crazy as hell. But anyway, you guys, I'm checking in and I'll be back with you because we got some things to talk about. I definitely want to chop it up with you guys in regards to some things that I see. And a lot of it, I spoke about it previously, but I think that it's important for me to reiterate it again. So I'll be back with you guys. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. So let's talk about some things. First, let's talk about being able to see what's real and what's not. You know, this AI is actually getting carried away. Yo, you don't know what's real and what's not. You know, they're making fake news and everything else. I don't even know why they're allowing the public to get their hands on this kind of technology to tell the truth. They can make fake news look so real, you don't know if it's real or if it's fake. So it's our job to do research and start finding out some things, because I'm telling you, we are in Revelations. I'm telling you, we are in Revelations. That Bible many of you know so well, the back of with all the spooky monsters and shit. Well, the spooky monsters is not like it's actually real. It's more of a metaphysic type of thing. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. So, or Kabbalistic, you know. But yeah, the curtains are being opened just like in The Wizard of Oz. You remember that little dog opened the curtains? When he opened the curtains, they found out that Oz was a fake ass motherfucker with a big ass blowhorn, and he was actually standing on a ladder or some shit, right? So what Revelations is and what it actually means is a great revealing. A revealing of esoteric knowledge. You know, something that only a few people know about, like the elites. And I'm gonna tell you, boy, when you become awake, you'll get your feelings hurt so bad, you'll cry for months, because you're gonna realize that everything was just a game being played on you. Everything. So it's really an illusion, really. So, you know, but these are the days that we're in. Yep. And let me ask you guys, have you heard about this disappearing ass woman? Apparently she popped out of nowhere at the airport with a passport belonging to somewhere that's not even on the globe, right? And she really puzzled people. But for all we know, that could very well be AI as well. Now, apparently this lady came from some unknown territory called Taranza or something like that, and it's not even nowhere on the map. And she had a legitimate passport. You guys, yeah, I got a clip. I'm going to share it with you, and you know, I think it's going to surprise you, but stay with me. All right.
Authorities at New York's JFK International Airport were thrown into confusion when a woman arriving from Tokyo handed over her passport issued by a country no one had ever heard of. The nation's name, Terenza, at first glance. The passport looked completely legitimate, embossed seal, watermarks, and even an official-looking visa page. But when border agents typed Terenza into their international database, nothing came up. No records, no history, no country. The woman appeared calm, insisting she was a citizen of Terenza, located between France and Spain. But there is no such land on any map. Officials showed her an atlas. She grew visibly frustrated, pointing to a blank spot where she claimed her homeland should be. When officers returned moments later to question her further, she was gone, vanished, leaving her suitcase and passport behind. Security footage offered no explanation. Cameras showed her entering a secondary screening room and then nothing, no exit, no trace. To this day, the Terenzan traveler remains one of JFK Airport's strangest unsolved mysteries, sparking theories of time travel, alternate realities, and international espionage. Was it an elaborate hoax, a government cover-up, or evidence of something far beyond our understanding?
All right, I'm back. Yeah, y'all, so, back on this AI, man, I think they're really getting carried away with it, you guys. They're putting this stuff out there, and you don't know what's real or what's not, So, here we are with this disappearing-ass woman with a passport from somewhere that's not even on this planet. And apparently she disappeared in the office right before the cameras. So the camera's looking right at her as she disappears. You guys, I don't know about that. I really don't. I'll tell you why I really don't know about it. Because apparently they had a video in regards to that on Bart Simpson back in 1994, they say, where it was the same scenario. And Bart Simpson always show you a lot of shit, and then it ends up happening. I don't know what they got with. What it is they have to tell you what they gonna do to you. So in a lot of cases, what they do is they show it to you in an episode of Bart Simpson. That's one of their platforms where they'll tell you what they're going to do to you. So, you guys, I say that to say this. You're really going to have to open your eyes to a lot of the games in the illusion that they are playing on you. Really. You're going to have to open your eyes to this shit. And I'm aware of what's going on over there. It's off the hook. It's off the hook in the States, and it's actually off the hook all over the planet, really. France is in some deep trouble. One of their former presidents, he got sentenced to 5 years in prison. Then they turned around and got their biggest museum broken in broad daylight, and they got robbed for more than 80. I think it's 80 billion, or maybe it's 80 million euros worth of crown jewels, including some jewels from, their great Napoleon III. Yeah, so there's a lot going on all over the place. But there in America, man, I just want my people to wake up from this illusion. It's an illusion. And I'm aware of the government shutdown. And I tell you, I'll say it again, some things have to be done to make some shit right, And I also heard from, I don't know if you guys know this channel, but you should check out his channel. He's a cool brother. I like his channel because he's just blunt and he keeps it real. Big Ward. Check out Big Ward, man. Big Ward be throwing down, man. Really, brother, just tell it like it is. And I like his channel, as well as I like Nino Brown. Nino Brown be keeping it real too, and the way he delivers is funny, but he be breaking down the truth, So check out those channels, you guys, because they keep it real, man. Really. But this illusion, man, over there, I know the government is shut down, and, I think it could actually be by design as well. I hate to say it, but yeah, it could be by design because We got to get rid of the corruption in the U.S. government. So, you heard about all these people, being laid off, and before that, there were thousands being fired because they're crooked. You guys, come on, you guys, you know this. The government is crooked. They've always been crooked, and it's just like you got to stay on top of their asses, man. Don't just dump your head in the sand. I want you to be able to think individually. Quit listening to sound bites. People tell me that they hate Trump. Why you hate Trump? Because he don't like black. Why don't he like black? Because he's a racist. Why is he a racist? Because he don't like black. No answers. No answers. Think for yourself. Even if that was the case, you don't like the man. Tell me why. Don't just go with somebody else's soundbite. Think for yourself, And it's important that you do that in this day and age because you're going to have a lot of decisions to make. The way this shit is going down over there, that you got to make some decisions, And I hope you guys choose wisely and have your third eye open before you make some of these decisions, really. Because what's getting ready to go down next is just, it's blowing my mind, really. They did that pandemic, and it worked fairly well. It worked fairly well. Well, I keep telling you guys, Bill Gates is not hiding it, man. He's talking about depopulating the planet, and all this stupid shit that, that's going on over there. It's like, human meat in burgers and shit, in McDonald's and shit like that. They're feeding us human meat, putting all the chemicals and shit in food. You guys, really, a lot of us, have woken up and have chosen to save themselves, because if you don't know it by now, you'll never know. Ain't nobody coming to save you. So you're going to have to make better choices. Look at the homeless people, the people that are homeless. Ain't nobody coming to save them, And people are hungry, and they're cutting off the no food stamps on the 1st of November, as of now, because the government shutdown. But according to what I heard on Big Ward's channel, check him out, you guys. The Republicans actually, had sympathy for the masses, for the society. It was like, let's open this government so that people can go return back to work and things carry on, and then we'll deal with our shit separately. Republicans made that proposal to the Democrats, and the Democrats said no, we ain't taking it. But so what I see here is the Democrats are hiding behind the masses, behind the people that are Democrat. I mean, they're the real corporates, and they pump the mass. They put these narratives to the masses of people, and they just fall right for it without doing any research. And me personally, I'm not Democrat or Republican, but I am what's right. I go for what's right. It could be a damn monkey talking the right shit, And if he's talking the right shit, I'll say that monkey is right, But I don't, I don't, put myself in the category of Republican or Democrat. No, I don't do that, But I am wise enough to know what's right and what's wrong. And I have done enough research. I have done enough research to know what's going on. And what's going on is they are controlling the masses, man. And if you've, fallen for it once, okay, I'm telling you now, don't fall for what they're getting ready to throw down next with. And I'm going to tell you, it's this damn digital ID. Yeah, digital ID. Over in Kenya, even right now, the babies that are being born are being injected with a chip. Yeah, a digital ID chip. And they're putting it in the babies, newborn babies. So that shit's gonna come your way soon. So this chip, man, instead of you carrying cash, it's getting rid of the cash. So there won't be no cash. They want a cashless society. So you just walk to, pay for something, man. You scan yourself. You scan yourself, and it pays for what you just purchased. But that shit can backfire. It can lock your ass out of your house if you got some kind of technology for opening your doors. Lock you out of your car. They're making a lot of cars with computer chips. If they figure you got a DUI and you're not supposed to be driving, that chip is in your damn ass. They ain't gonna let your car start. And you may want to check with brother Nino Brown. Got some awesome details in regards to this chip. Yeah, this digital ID. It ain't gonna be no joke. And I hope you guys don't fall for it, because I sure in the hell wouldn't fall for it. Get no damn chip implanted in me. I didn't fall for the COVID. I didn't fall for the first pandemic. I got the hell out of there is what I did, And folks thought I was crazy, but I tell you what, I felt good that I didn't do it, But yeah, man, so you guys, the curtains is being drawn back. And people are being exposed. Secrets are being revealed. And yeah, you should be able to see what's going on. You guys stay on top of it, man. I mean, don't fall for the illusions, man. I know some folks is going to think this digital ID is awesome. It's awesome. I don't carry cash. I just scan myself. You're going to scan yourself right out of your life into slavery is what you're going to do. Because they're going to have the ability to program every fucking thing, You're going to program your damn house, program your ass. You may not even need a damn alarm clock, but it's a way of slaving the masses, keeping control of the masses. Yeah. So, but yeah, Nino Brown's got a good video to show in regards to that. I suggest you guys go over there and watch it. Okay, until the next time, man, y'all be easy. I just, it took me a few days to get this YouTube thing back together. I don't know what that shit was about. But anyway, I was shut down for a minute, but I'm back now. All right, you guys, until the next video, I'll see you. Assalamu alaikum.